100% Chelsea. Chelsea 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Happy days. I understand it may have been a bit slow, may have been a bit boring. We've got the result. Next round of the Cup, one of the few big boys that are left by the looks of things.
Yeah, definitely.
It's decent, isn't it?
It was pretty dead, but you know what? So all that matters was getting through. We saw a lot of big teams go down, and I'm happy we weren't one of them. I mean, starting off, I was excited about the lineup. Hudson Odoi starting. It was alright. I mean, I can't lie. I feel like he's going, man. And it's really frustrating, but there's no one else to blame other than the club. They promised him more minutes in bigger games, and that wasn't given to him. So I don't blame him for wanting to leave.
Do you feel though that maybe, as an 18-year-old, I understand he's maybe the second best winger at the club. Do you feel that maybe he should add more patience? Do you think it's a case of it too much too soon if we'd have used and blooded him as much as he was being promised?
I do believe he should have a little bit more patience, but for a guy his age, seeing Sancho tearing it up, seeing Nelson tear it up, he's gonna want to go. So you can't blame him for wanting to play football. People talking about, you rejected 75 grand a week. If he accepted 75 grand a week, that means he would have been okay. He would have been okay with just earning money and not playing football. It's pretty clear that he wants to go away and play football. Well, onto the game now. I don't think it was that great today. To be completely honest, I don't think it was that great. Higuain was not getting the service. The wingers were on top form. I think the wingers done very well today, but they had to make up for the midfield. The midfield, no one's trying to play the final pass. Everyone's passing sideways. Barkley, I'm not his biggest fan. Kovacic, I'm a bit of a fan, but I have to go on him today. Where was the final pass? So many times I've seen Higuain calling for the ball over the top. Where was the ball? Instead, he's passing it aside. He's passing it back to Ampadu. Credit to Ampadu as well, because he looked uncomfortable, but he done what he needed to do. Yeah. He done what he needed to do, and he was sticking in tackles and he wasn't taking their shit. So I have to big up Ampadu for that. Big him up. But Christensen as well. Great assist for the Hudson Odoi goal. Great assist. I mean, but I can tell he's been commanded by Rudiger. I don't feel like he's ready for the league, because really and truly, he's played in a lot of small games this season and he hasn't done it. He hasn't been doing it for me. So he had this chance to maybe prove a point to Sarri, but it won't come through for him today. But it's a shame, really. Honestly, it's a shame. I know we won 3-0, and I know I don't want to seem too negative, but listen, if we overhype performances that weren't great, eventually it will catch up to us, and then we're all shocked.
But is it overhyping? You've got a clean sheet, you've got 3 goals scored. I understand it's Sheffield Wednesday, I understand it's championship opposition, but obviously there needs to be tweaks made. Obviously there needs to be more killer passes. Is it a case of maybe the fact that, I personally feel Kovacic and Jorginho are pretty much the same player. Do you think it's just open? Obviously the whole issue we had, or as it being a good issue, was we had loads of midfielders, we had loads of options. Do you think maybe it's a case of now you need to look through those options and go, maybe we need a bit more variation? Maybe Kovacic is only on loan, he'll go. Jorginho's the other option. Do you think maybe it's worth having a look at these other players that we're linked with, the Paredes and the Barellas?
We definitely need to be looking elsewhere for the midfield, but one positive is that we saw Ruben come on. It's about time we seen him come back, because really and truly he looked like the best midfielder on the pitch today, and he was only on for half an hour. So I'm very happy that he's back, and hopefully he proves points to Sarri and gets playing in league games again, because we need him to come through. And he looks like he's gone out for goal. He's linking up well. He's very good with the ball at his feet. So hopefully he'll be back soon. Hopefully he'll really be back soon.
Starter?
Yes, starter. I mean, he has to be eased in first because he's just coming back from injury. But once he's full fitness, I want to see him starting, because really and truly, Barkley and Kovacic had that time to prove a point while he was out. They didn't. Sarri still doesn't know who to start in the big games, if we're being honest. So hopefully soon, Ruben Loftus-Cheek starts.